So Quaid Azam had the type of personality who once he said something, it was done. I'll tell you one incident of his integrity and his lawfulness in following the law. This I was told by my brother who was in the Navy, that he was going to see Begum Bhopal in Malir, and there was a railway crossing there. So there was a railway crossing, and this Admiral Hassan, he jumped out the car because the door was closed. He jumped out the car and he wanted to go and open the door. So Quaid Azam called him back and he says, "Why did you get out?" So he says, "I wanted to open the door for you to pass." He said, "No, I'm going to wait here till the goods train passes. I'm a citizen of Pakistan. If I don't follow the law, who else is going to?" So that is the type of person that he was, Quaid Azam.
आपको इल्म होगा कि अब पाकिस्तान के मायना क्या है। हमने पाकिस्तान हासिल किया, एक छोटी सी बात नहीं है। खुदा की रहमत से अब जो चीज हम चाहते हैं वो हमारे पास है।
I was traveling once in the Quaid saloon next to his compartment in the same wagon. I noted an enormous crowd at every station to listen to him. They would request for a speech and he would give it. Then he went to sleep, and there was some station at about 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. when his train stopped. The crowd was yelling, "Quaid Azam Zindabad, Muslim League Zindabad." People, fellow passengers, they were Hindus and Sikhs. They had poisonous anger in their face. They also woke up and disgustingly listened to the whole thing. The Quaid did not come out for about 5-10 minutes, and thereafter he appeared. The crowd changed over to Pakistan Zindabad. Now he will come out. And he did come out. He came out. He was grey and pale, looking intensely tired. And he said, "मैं आप सबका बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ। आपने बड़ी तकलीफ उठाई, मुझे भी बहुत तकलीफ हुई." At that time, the whole crowd became absolutely silent, as though nobody was there. And they left without even their footsteps being heard. I don't know how they managed that. They felt very sorry that they had disturbed their leader.
If you want to learn by your own experience, not by the experience of your elders, let me tell you, as you become older, you will be more ready to learn from your own costly experience. The knocks that you shall have received during your lifetime will harm you more than anybody else.
People used to send money orders in Muslim League Fund for 1 rupee only. Why? To get his signature. तो मनी ऑर्डर की रिसीट होती है ना, तो जिसको रिसीव होता है तो उस पर इमेज आपके दस्तखत होते थे. तो पीपल जस्ट टू कलेक्ट हिज सिग्नेचर, दे वुड सेंड हिम 1 rupee by money order and he would sign it himself.
जो लोग अपने घर-बार छोड़कर भाग गए हैं, उनकी हिफाजत, उनकी देखभाल और बेहतरी के लिए दोनों हुकूमतें अपनी अपनी ताकत के मुताबिक सब कुछ करें.
Before partition, there were no hotels in Karachi as such. And so if anybody came for a conference, which they would come in 1946, 1945, so they all stayed here and one came to know them all personally. Quaid Azam lived here. So he used to come here and spend summer with us, even before partition. And so we saw a lot of him, but he was a very strict disciplinarian. And he allowed just so much and not more. I mean, we never called him uncle. We never called her auntie. We used to call them Mr. Jinnah before he became Quaid Azam, after which we addressed him as Quaid Azam. Two of them, were, of course, used to call each other by their pet names. She used to call him Jinn, and he used to call her Fatty, and for Fatma. Well, I can tell you an incident that happened with me and Quaid Azam, which when I was working for the referendum in the 1947 for the Pakistan, I came home and Quaid Azam was sitting in his room, and he called us. He said, come in and talk to me and tell me how did the referendum go. This was about 6 o'clock in the evening. The polls had closed. So I said, oh, Quaid Azam, you don't know what I did. I did so much jali votes that I can't tell you that I have made. I've made about 20 jali votes. He said, what? How dare you do that? Now go back right away and pull out all those jali names, because I don't want Pakistan on that condition where you have to take jali votes to get Pakistan. I want it clear cut, and you should be ashamed of yourself. I can tell you, I ran out of the room and didn't go see him for the rest of the day. I was here for his funeral. It was a very pitiable sight, because to suddenly lose somebody who you wanted to live forever and have him go so fast and so suddenly. According to us, we didn't know he was that ill, because he never really let on that he was that ill. Actually, my mother came to know. I think she was the first one, because she was very friendly with Miss Jinnah. So she was the one who found out, and she told us. So we went for the funeral itself. For the first time, I saw his brother. I had never seen him, because Quaid Azam did not allow his family to see him otherwise. Quaid Azam didn't believe in nepotism. He felt he must keep his family, except for Miss Jinnah. He kept all his family away, whether it was Shireen, whether it was his brothers.
I thank you once more for the honor that you have done me today, and I wish you every happiness and success.